All right, it's time for a replay of Derilict, which was an entry for the Dungeon Crawler 2025 Jam, and it's by Appley and Battistark. At least that's their name on Discord, or sorry, that's actually a mix of names from Discord and here. But yeah, anyways, I have replayed an earlier version, but didn't record. So now we're gonna record this, which will be my third playthrough. Interesting that the screen was so small there for a little while. I thought it could maximize in here. Maybe I should. Let's see if it can. No.
You have been scanning the system for days, chasing whispers of salvage.
I'm just gonna skip this because I don't think there's anything here.
It's weak, always.
I'll try. Can I actually manage? I don't know how people do this. This is like drag a bit and drag a bit. My very not so great skills with OBS is gonna show now. There are probably better ways to do this. I need to learn. But this looks like we're getting close to just fitting the game in frame. Let's see. Yes, that looks pretty good. Well, actually, no, that's just part of the lower screen. But I'll keep it like this. Or maybe, yeah, I'll keep it like this. So let's see if there's anything new, and so I know the cursor still stays, so I can be lazy and just have it sort of in the middle, and it tells me what things are. I was thinking that maybe it's okay to, if I'm not moving my mouse, to actually have it disappear, and just if I it did disappear like that. Okay, but it appears. Okay, yeah. It could maybe steal the mouse cursor away, but it's always a bit annoying, I suppose, with web games, and I could have to walk into or press space or something like that to activate the tooltip, is what I was thinking. But I mean, this works nice as well, and I said before, I really like the level design. This is such a good way to tell me that there are hidden things. It's very hard to miss, and there's obviously no way in. So let's pick up that, and then you have to enter through another false wall, and you get the treasure. You can look out back. So I really like that one. Oh yeah, here's another one. When you're have learned that, you get a repeat quite quickly. I think it's very good. And now we have all of them, and yeah, this has been fixed. Before, the tooltip didn't say what these were, and the tooltip was sort of behind, was still saying wall here for those, so that's good. Let's see if this has been fixed. I can still open it there while it says wall, so there's a bit of awkwardness to that. but I cannot open. So if I click here, I cannot open when it actually says red key card door. But here I can open and close. And I think, yeah, here I can still open and close. I think it doesn't make sense to be able to interact from this distance. I'm guessing that you're raycasting and going by distance, but it sort of almost feels like the door also has to be a restriction from which tile the player is on to interact with it. So we got our gun, and we know that...
Chef, I had to use a transcoder and talk to you in a primitive way. Your private brain can't handle our advanced language.
We know we had all
Here's
the
the
secrets.
deal. The
So yeah, I'm gonna
As
skip
you
through
know,
these
to
things,
know
I
where
think.
you discuss
It was
the
very
fancy
fun to
methods,
have this
trust me.
base 64 thing here.
Gone,
It's a
you
bit
want to make it
steep
out of this
and
shit.
ask to
Follow my instructions. So
write it down
there's no
manually.
turning back.
If the text was
Anyway,
selectable, I would probably have
Now go.
decoded it
I've unlocked this
just to
stuff
see
for
what
you.
it was. And we have this. Alright, nice. Level complete. 2 treasures
You might be
found.
wondering why.
This is cool music now. I think that was updated. Ah, cool. Hit points. This plus sign, it feels a bit odd that the margin is so little there and so large there. I think it should be centered on the height here. And I'm wondering if it's a bug, because I think these should also have icons, right? Still think rate of fire is my favorite, at least early here. But pushback might be very good actually, especially now in the beginning when I'm not doing that much damage. I'm still, if I have the chance, I'm probably just gonna take rate of fire. I'm wondering how many right now upgrades there are for me available. It might be that there are 4 or something, maybe. So one thing you could do is to have, no, I don't remember, yeah, I came from here, yeah. So one thing you could do is to sort of lower the probability of getting like if I get 3 updates, I pick rate of fire, then the next round not have rate of fire have this equal probability of appearing again. So you just lower the one I picked by some fraction. I mean, maybe even half, so that I cannot just pick the same ones over and over, that the game actively works against it. Sniper rifle, cool. I think that was new. It's just a window wall, yeah. So now I'm also wondering, because I have a sniper thingy that I don't exactly what it does. And now I don't know which one it is. And this region icon, now that the plus is centered, but since this goes up a bit, I think it needs to come down a little bit more. It might actually be a little bit large for the entire space, but I'm not. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I see. It's a tiny bullet that goes faster and does more damage. Maybe it could. It wasn't that easy to detect, so it could have been good to have a bit different. Maybe that small bullet has a trail or something like that to make it stand out more. Please don't kill me. You're being very impolite. This, I feel like it got a bit harder here. So let's do, well, actually speed is very nice. Because these are fast. So I'm not doing enough damage at the moment. Ouch, please be kind. But I think this will be enough to survive. But yeah, the tension in the minigame is much higher now. Yes. I think in some direction there also the bullet, I got the feeling that some bullet didn't align with its trajectory, that it was tilted down and not following exactly its, so it wasn't sort of aiming forward completely. But yeah. Good feeling in the game, the minigame. Yeah, that was fast. More damage, I think. Now it's actually choices with damage and such. And obviously, I mean, I'm not that good at Vampire Survivors, but I have played it a while ago. I played it quite a lot. So not really caring about hit points and such, of course, makes it easier to just focus on damage, which also makes the game easier. I should not go there yet. I think I have stuff I need to open. Bombs. We want bombs. We're sort of in an armory here, I feel like. With these three walls.
I might have found it.
I hope I'm not skipping new dialogue at least.
This actually used to be an engineering bay. Now it's just used battle on the wreckage. Heavily damaged.
These are red now. I think they were white before, right? Weren't they? I'm wondering about this still though. Like, when I turn here, I can see this prompt flashing by. And maybe I mean, it works nicely like this when I'm just strafing. I think that it's not a problem that it's there while doing this. this doesn't look great. So I think that while the character is in motion, even with this motion, the prompt shouldn't show, and then it should show afterwards, or at least not while turning. Maybe it actually sort of, if you remove the prompt while in motion in general, this a bit, well, it's, some of them are worse, like this is worse. It would get rid of this effect where you see the yellow flash by, but maybe it feels a bit stroby when you're doing this, which feels nice now. And also this, I'm wondering, yeah, so there's a max distance for it. Maybe, I haven't tried, and now I'm standing too far away. Yeah, so that could be a thing also, if you want to be fancy about it, that this wall here, the secret wall, I'm not sure why it disappears now. Like if it goes like this, I have to move again. Is that it? But if I keep doing like this, now it will stay forever? No? Okay, now it disappears. But because we're still looking at the same thing. Okay, that's interesting that if I switch thing I'm pointing at, I get a new prompt. But otherwise it disappears, and then I have to move the mouse if I'm just going like this. What I was thinking was, so you have 3 tiles away, you don't get a prompt. Now I do get a prompt. And let's pretend that this was a false wall. From here, maybe it should say just wall, and maybe still wall. And now when I get close, right next to it, it should say wall ... question mark. Could be an argument for that, I think, to make the player have to get up close and explore things. I know I should not trust where I'm going there. And here we have a treasure. But I don't think there's anything more here. Just gonna have to find my way out. It would be evil if this spinner that is made to hurt me in this direction, when I enter from this direction, actually turn me towards that as well. So it was contextual, trying to kill me. I'm not sure that's a good idea though, but it would be an evil idea. I don't remember. But yeah, so here, like, this would say just wall, and if I cannot move one step forward now, really, it would say just wall, and when I get here, it would say wall ? I don't remember the order of things mattering or not, but I don't think it should. But yeah, I need to get back anyways. But I kinda almost want more Vampire Survivor style encounters now. I usually feel like random encounter games, well, it's not random, and this is designed encounters, become too many in many games, more than they should be, so to say. But here they're kind of sparse. And the same thing with that spinner, it could turn contextually towards the evil side. Yeah, why did I how? Yeah, and also in this case, like I can turn now and I can see a question mark flashing by, which is a bit of too much information, I think, for my exploration. I should have to be more direct in my intent to look for that. I'm guessing this should be an icon for one of the other weapons, really. That was close there. Actually, do a little bit of pushback. To see how it works. But yeah, I think that where are you? The difficulty is quite nice. Actually, wants more speed, I think I killed those enemies off screen though. So I wonder if my shots travel a little bit too far. I have no regen, right? Oh, I actually died. Cool. That didn't happen before. Alright, cool. So it became a lot harder. I felt trapped there. So let's just... That's maybe not the normal reaction. Cool, I died, yay. But like, I was getting a bit complacent in how I was playing. So that's good to teach me a lesson. To say I actually need to think about what I'm doing. I feel like this is faster. No, did I do it? 1, 2. Is this it? No? Why am I? This should be it. Yeah. I actually don't. I mean, I've completed it with all of them before. But you never know. Maybe it says something nicer now, or such thing. Feels wrong also to intentionally skip the crystals. But I am playing faster, so I might actually have skipped one or so. I don't know. Alright, same fight. New try. But yeah, maybe the shots should travel a little bit outside screen, but maybe it's actually going too far. Let's take some health this time, because I did die. Like, I think it's almost dead now. But since they can kill me like that, let's do that as well. might be only fair that I can kill them as well. So I do have some of those big ones left. Four of them. This is a bit tricky. No, I didn't check the icons there, but I think going through all the icons,
I can finally continue my quest in the way I have more of the great you myself. You can keep whatever fancy crystals you picked up. I've got no use for them.
did I?
So long, mid-sack.
I forgot about, or did I remember? This was cool. I don't know if that was there before, or I just forgot it. Yeah, the icons on the upgrades obviously need to be checked and aligned and
You're
inserted
caught off guard
where
for a
we see.
moment, but time is ticking. You quickly gather your possessions and head for the nearest airlock. A spacewalk would be too slow, so you take the risk, leap off the hull, and put your trust in those unreliable thrusters. As you pass the final section of the ship, your eyes lock onto your tiny vessel, still clamped to the hull. You guide your thrusters towards it, barely managing a controlled landing. You throw yourself into the cabin, fire up the engines, and disengage the maglock. As you pull away from the derelict and begin the long battle against the gas giant's gravity, reality sets in. You're nearly out of high-density fuel. It will be months before you reach anywhere remotely safe. Still, it looks like it was worth it.
Yay. So yeah, I think the Vampire Survivor style minigame was much more engaging and more fun now. It was always fun, but now, especially since you showed me I can die, it felt more exciting. I think still though that when you get the upgrades, that like if you show the level up box and then like maybe just half a second before you show the first option, then the next, and then the next, or even shorter than that, so you sort of tease out the options, could be quite powerful to see, like if you're getting plus health in the beginning, which you probably don't need, and maybe something else you're not interested in, you sort of like, give me fire rate or damage, give me fire rate or damage or speed. That would, I think that would be good for the tension in the minigame as well. But I think the updates are really good. I think it's elevating the game quite a lot. So thank you very much for the game.